Well, we sure do miss Fred Van Vliet. I know Rockets fans have got to be hurting after watching tonight's game. It was tough. It was tough. There's no offense in the fourth quarter. Like the mid range shots, let's just talk about it. Let's get directly into it. Tonight was pretty atrocious in the fourth quarter, and not having a guard. When you have Stephon Castle able to just completely just abuse Kevin Durant, and when you see Wemby, now this is going to be a picture ingrained in my mind forever. Wembenyama coming over with a shot clock expiring. Boom! KD blocking this shit all the way out of bounds at half court. Like, that was the most dominant thing I think I've seen, that dominant stretch right there to close that game out. And then, shout out to the Spurs because they might be getting Giannis Antetokounmpo, congratulations. But Stephon Castle tonight was an absolute gem defensively. And then Dylan Harper coming in the fourth, his points that he had, he an absolute stud. 8 for 11, plus 18 off the bench. Keldon Johnson coming in, plus 18 off the bench. So, I mean, real impressive things. I'm just very disappointed because, the Rockets team isn't bad. Like, you see Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith Jr., Alfred Sengun, Amen Thompson, Dwayne Finney-Smith. Damn, 20 minutes, 0 for 2 from 3, -6. You really didn't do nothing out there tonight. But, this team just doesn't have somebody to handle the ball. Fred VanVleet would make this team look so freaking good. Like, they would just look so much better. And maybe next year is something that we look for, but it's not like the Rockets are ass. I mean, they're literally just a few games behind the Spurs. Like, it's not nothing insane, but it's just not moving me now. I mean, I'm watching Jabari Smith Jr. try to take these shots. Now I'm watching Alfred Sengun not even be able to really put the ball up because Wemby's presence alone just makes you stop. And then Amen Thompson, he's sitting up there at the top of the three-point line, wide open. And I'm very disappointed because, you go watch. I'm watching the game highlights right now because they're doing the recap. I mean, you got some aggressive moments at this game when, Sengun went on Wemby. First quarter, I'm watching I like the live highlights here. And then you got Wemby, but then the transition. Ooh, Wemby on the man Thompson. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Then you got KD. But look at KD in the mid-range. This is in the second quarter. Like, that shit's locked up. He made that one. But, if you go look at the contest, you're almost living with that. I get it. It's Kevin Durant. Oh my God. But, if you're locking him up and he's boom, 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 getting to his spot and he's not getting to his spot and he's getting to the top of the mid-range, having to fade and you're literally here, what more do you want? And then he's not shooting great. Tonight he was 8 for 17, 2 for 4 from the 3. And, something I really don't understand with Kevin Durant, why can't we get 8 threes a game? I know that's not your thing. You're the mid-range guy. You're Kevin Durant, KD. You know who I am. But it's bro, come on. But think about KD when he came back in the Raptors game. When he came back, he was on the wing. Bang, bang, bang. Had 3 threes back to back to back. And then he blew out the Achilles. Which should have never happened. That's something that really just irks me. It really irks me. Because then on that Nets team, it could have been crazy. But I'm a Bron fan, so we got the bubble ring. Ooh. But back to what I was saying. It's hard because Kevin Durant, you need to have space on the floor. And Amen Thompson obviously cannot go to anywhere but the basket. He can't shoot a 3 to save his life. He doesn't shoot them. He's left wide open. So, Katie, if you just get a little bit more space, you might have more room for alleys, maybe more room for cutters. But I'm not trying to critique the game, but at the end of the game, he should have just been shooting more. Now, maybe they run him off the line at the three-point line too. But, if they're locking him up from the three-point line too, well, shit. I don't know what to do then. But it's tough. But you're Kevin Durant. And, he was staying with your dribble, but, if Sengun came up in screen, you get him on the pop, and then you got a man on the cut, and, I don't know, and then you put, what's his name up in the corner? Tari Eason up in the corner, because he can low-key splash in the corner, 2 for 3. You just got to get something going with that. And then Jabari could be in the corner, cutting. Oh, my God, Jabari Smith. Boom. Or Jabari Smith Jr. on the cut. I'm just saying. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking ridiculous. But I mean, we go look at the stats tonight. 3-point percentage, 34. They shot 23% from three and had less field goals than y'all. But the layups too, by the way. Now, I don't know. Some of these layups, I mean, the defense didn't look bad. But he was just coming up right through his chest, like, and one. And man, they didn't even call a foul. I was like, damn, that's a foul. And he still made every layup. I don't know if they missed one in the fourth quarter. So, crazy. But enough with the Rockets. I mean, look at the points in the paint. 72 points in the paint. Like, excuse me. Holy shit. That is kind of crazy. Like, because you only had 99 points, or 111 they had. And then the turnovers were really bad in the fourth quarter because you were pretty clean through the first half. And then you kind of just got really sloppy. And they had 20 points off of turnovers, and a lot of that was in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that can still change. There's somebody that they could go get. I don't know who they would want to go get. You let me know in the comments who would really be like the open spot. But also, can we talk about the Lakers real quick? I need to start locking back into my basketball because we could talk a lot more ball. And this was absolutely embarrassing. I watched the first half. And I was like, oh shit, this could be a game. I came back after I worked out the third quarter. Bro, the defense, I mean, this is ferocious. I was watching a Jimmy Howler video earlier, talking about how Luka's the worst defender basically ever. Bro, facts. Like, minus 23 on the court tonight. He had 29 points. But I mean, like, Marcus Smart should not be on this team. Marcus Smart stinks. DeAndre Ayton, I really still see potential in him. I think he's just soft. Like, I think he's soft. You know, I'm watching, what's his name? I'm watching Jared Allen at the beginning. But I think they had, like, 7 offensive rebounds in the first possession. It was like 3, but still. It was like the whole night. If we go look at the boards real quick, let's see if I was right here. He had 14 offensive rebounds to 8, 32 defensive rebounds to 28. So it's like, that's not awful. That's actually not awful at all. But, I mean, that's not terrible. But still, 10 rebounds is a lot. And DeAndre Ayton, what are you doing? You know, you're out here looking like, how many rebounds did you have tonight, my brother? You had 4 rebounds. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking... Yeah. 4 rebounds and 2 assists? Bro, whoa, you might be ass. Hold on. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, by the way. Chat, hey, don't gamble. You want to be a loser? Go gamble. They said that Brown was going to get more than 22 points tonight, and they said Mitchell was going to get over 30. I heard the commentator, but they didn't hit shit. Take the under, bro. If you're going to bet, take the under. They pros, but they be chilling. Like, you see, bro, Sam Merrill could probably took his under. You would have been cool. What's his name, bro? Whoever, like, Jared Allen. You might take his over because he's kind of a dog, but, like, Dean Wade. I'm not taking his over. Well, I'm stupid. Like, LeBron. But I'm taking the under. I'm sorry, I'm hitting that. It's going to be like a 17.5 for the rest of the year. Under. It's okay. You're still my GOAT. It's okay. Marcus Smart. Bro, would you ever put fucking U.S. currency on Marcus fucking Smart? Are you fucking drunk? If you ever put a fucking Marcus Smart parlay, you need to be done. You're done. No, you gotta be out of here. If you ever built a parlay with Maxi Kleber in it, you're done. No, wait. We ain't clapping for you. You've ever have had a Dean Wade parlay. Green Giants. If you put Lonzo Ball in your parlay in 2026, I'm not talking to you either. What are we doing? And you took the over. What else? What are my non-bettors out there? Who the fuck? Did you bet on the Kings to win a game? Did you really think the fucking Kings were going to win a basketball game? I never forget. I'm going on a little tangent here. I'm sorry, but are you serious? Did you really think the Mavs were gonna win a game this year? Pacers. Oh, you thought the Pacers were gonna make the playoffs this year? I ain't even gonna hit a button no more. Are you stupid? Let's go look at the standings in the video. As we see, boom, you see the bottom. They don't even deserve to be seen. Giannis is on the move, by the way. But then we got the Spurs. Number 2. Thunder number 1. This is a pretty stacked team, bro. I really hope the Blazers make it over the Warriors. Because Steph Curry needs to demand a trade. Hey, look at the Clippers coming back, though. Actually, I want the Clippers to make it. Let's get the Clippers to make it. Honestly, yeah, the Suns could probably go out. So, I hope y'all had an amazing day. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.